Hey y'all, welcome back to the show. When disaster strikes, we immediately depend on our first responders. But in addition to those heroes, hundreds of lives are saved every year by search and rescue canines. And they deserve some recognition, right? That is exactly the point of the American Humane Hero Dog Awards. And we have a finalist right here in studio. Please welcome to the show Edmond's own search and rescue hero, Keb, and her handler, Suzanne Elshult. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
So tell us all about this competition.
Oh, the competition is an annual event, and they select the top hero dogs in 7 different categories. So it goes anywhere from military dogs to therapy dogs to law enforcement dogs to search and rescue dogs.
Wow.
And Keb right now is a semi-finalist. So that means she's one of the top 3 search and rescue dogs in the United States.
And we'll get into more about how we can help maybe make that happen for her.
Okay.
But first, you've had Keb since she was a puppy. How did you know that she was going to be a good search and rescue dog?
Well, there's really never any real way to know for sure, but you can maximize the possibility by looking at good working lines. So look at the genetics, and what you're really looking for in a search and rescue dog is an independent dog, a dog that has good good nerve strength.
Someone who doesn't spook easily, you mean?
Exactly.
Okay.
Good hunt drive, so if you throw a ball into high grass, you know, they don't give up after 2 minutes, but they keep searching until they find it.
Good.
Because they'll go on multi-day missions, and so they have to have a strong level of motivation.
Gosh. What kind of missions has Keb gone on?
Well, she's been certified in wilderness air ascent, avalanche, first responder disaster, and where we have specialized more in the last 4 or 5 years has been in human remains detection.
Oh my goodness,
And so she's gone anywhere from being dropped by helicopter on Mount Rainier to disaster missions, the also landslide, to crime scene types missions, cold cases, looking for evidence.
So you said you both worked on the Oso landslide?
We did, yes.
Oh my goodness. That had to have been a very intense moment for both of you.
It was life-changing. And I think what made it particularly hard was that we worked so close with the family. The family was out on the slide with us, all the families. And she ended up having 3 finds on that mission. And so at least, you know, we were able to bring some level of resolution to the families, even though all 43 people that were involved in the slide actually were deceased.
How does it feel to be able to bring someone resolution to help a family with these difficult times?
Yeah, well, that's why actually I've specialized in this area in recent years, because I think to live in that space of uncertainty, of not knowing where your loved one is, I think that is such a hard space, and if we can help the family find some resolution, that's why we're in this.
I have a question about just logistics. I've always wondered this. When you're out on a search, how do you keep in contact with Keb? I mean, is she on a leash the whole time, or how do you kind of contact her?
Well, she's sometimes on leash. If I'm doing a crime scene, for example, I might do it on leash. In the wilderness, she is ranging free without a leash. And what we do have is actually right here. I have a GPS.
Oh,
and
is that what this big collar she's wearing?
And it's actually not on, but it's connected to the transmitter, and so at any given point in time, I can actually look on my screen and see on the map where she is. I can see what she's doing, whether she's sitting still or whether she's running or doing something different. So it really helps us, particularly in the Pacific Northwest rainforest around here.
I'm sure it gets so thick with foliage.
We can't even see where they are after a few feet.
I could tell she wants belly rubs, and she deserves all the belly rubs for her hard work. But tell me really quickly before I let you go, I understand you're writing a book about your and Keb's adventures?
Yes, I co-wrote a book with my teammate Guy Mansfield. It's called A Dog's Devotion, True Adventures of a Search and Rescue Team. And we wrote it to number one, we want to educate the public about what we do, the work we do, and for me, I want to inspire people to pursue their dreams.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, before I let you go, we've got about 30 seconds. Can you just tell us how we can help Keb get this high honor for the Canine Honor Dog Award?
Yeah, well, you can vote for her.
Okay.
I mean, I want you to vote. You can go to the website, herodogawards.org,
okay,
and search for the search and rescue category.
Got it.
And I would encourage you to look at all 3 dogs, and hopefully you decide to vote for Keb.
I mean,
yeah.
Keb has our vote from New Day Northwest. So, well, thank you so much for coming in here, talking to us, but mostly for everything that you've done.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure, Suzanne, and a pleasure to talk to you too, Keb. And of
Okay.
course, we are making it super easy for you to go and vote. Just text the word dog to 206-448-4545. We'll send you a link. You just don't need to do a thing. Just do it right now from your couch before you forget.